Hello, Miss Yoda. How are we doing, my dear? Yeah, I's on, or I will be here in a moment or two. Also, I didn't really feel like it today because I have this splitting headache. But the show must go on, right? I'm not sick. I just had to. I have this massive migraine that started about an hour ago, and it's like, oh God, am I going to be able to do the show? Hey, Gunner, what's good? Oh. So yeah, you guys still got. You guys still have a little bit of time left. No, it was a quick test stream. I was trying to figure out what I blew up in Restream. So it was basically I got on for about 2 minutes and checked 3 websites and then got off. So yeah, that's why you couldn't get the live stream. In about 6 minutes, Gunner. In about 6 minutes. Thank you for that, host Joey. How are we doing, my friend? When are you doing today? What? Yeah, like I said, about 6 minutes, 7 o'clock tonight, um, which will be changing, and I will explain all of that here very, very shortly. Um, we got the job. We kept the job. We survived all 4 weeks of tests. Can't say that about everybody, unfortunately. I'm getting by, Joey. I am getting by. It was one of those nights where I wasn't sure I wanted to stream, but I kind of felt I had to stream tonight. I hate saying that because that's one of those rules about streaming. Is you only do it when you really, really want to. But it's one of those cases where we got a little bit of news, a little bit of notes, and a few games. Ah. So yeah, I am fighting a massive headache that started about 2 hours ago. Oh yeah. You ever have one of those where it just feels like somebody put a butcher axe like right through the middle of your head or through the top of your head? That's what it is. Gunner, I gotta actually fix the sponsors, but the sponsors are basically donations and Twitch subscribers. That's how the sponsor part goes in there. It's basically through donations, Twitch subscribers, and whenever I finish working on the store, if you happen to buy something off the store, then it'll go there. But I haven't even had time to work on that. I literally got up today, got on knowing there was supposed to be one streamer streaming today that I wanted to watch, and I got up way too early for it. And that's one of those things I'll explain tonight, in which you guys will see me hosting over the next 2 days, I think. Thank you for that, Gunner. What that basically means is now I have to go in, and once you subscribe, I basically go copy your Twitch avatar, and I give you a logo with your name, and it basically gets put on. Right now it's just at the bottom, but it's going to be, you're going to have one of the Press Your Luck squares. It'll actually have your name on it. So it will pop up constantly throughout a longer show. But yeah, that kind of, I got sidetracked with the job and stuff. Hello, Miss Delvykins. How are you doing, my dear? How is my favorite redhead? Although Pooh's giving you a run for her money. She just apparently dyed hers red, too. Pooh just got done dyeing hers red as well. So now you got to compete for my affections. Yeah, I like that. You're competing for Whisker Biscuit's affections. I'm getting by today. Alright, I'm hoping the stream goes well. Just to kind of motivate me to get a few other things done. It's one of those cases where right now, motivation is killing me. Motivation is literally killing me at the moment. That's the worst thing going on right now at the moment. Ugh. So I'm gonna hope tonight's not buggy. God knows it probably will be, because one of the games I wanted to run kind of got blown out of the water today. So I'll show you what I'm drinking here shortly.
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're braving the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Celeste Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday night. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Me, I'm kind of getting by. Hoping Magoo comes in if she isn't napping. No, naps are good, especially for us old people. Us old people can always use a little extra nap. At least that's how I look at it. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the drink of choice is actually apple brandy tonight. It's apple brandy tonight, so that's the drink of choice with whatever we mix it with. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the only live interactive game show. Comes to you live from Twitch right now every Wednesday, every Saturday night. We will be discussing that a little bit later on as things have to change. Not in a bad way, not in a horrendous way. It's just going to take some getting used to. It is definitely going to be taking some getting used to. We are going to be moving Wednesday shows. We don't have a choice. Wednesday shows are going to have to move. And the reason is, well, I'll get to that in a second. So let's see. Delve, your package went out today, just so you know. I'm trying to think of who else is on the channel that is here at the moment. Sari's not here. Shy's not here. Bros is not here. And I haven't seen Video Gamer in a while, so I'm not too worried about them. So yeah, your package went out today. Yoda, yours will be going out on the next paycheck. Guaranteed, no ifs, ands, or buts. I got that over in the to-be shipped box, or the to-be shipped pile. Twisted's will be going out, and I know Mark's should be going out, and I got a couple of others. For those of you that are international, it's just going to be a little bit longer. Hello, Dragon. What is good, my friend? What is the happenings? So yeah, I do have a paycheck, so now I can manage to get packages out. It actually felt good to clear a few of them out. It really did. So I have to go pick up some more boxes for some people. And I think there's going to be a bunch of the small ones that will be going out as well. Now, for ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have been wondering why I haven't been on YouTube for a few episodes, I'm going to blame OBS. OBS apparently did an update. I am fighting a major headache today, Dragon. I am fighting a major headache today. And apparently, while I wasn't looking, OBS changed my stream source from Restream over to Twitch only. So if you have not seen me on Mixer, if you have not seen me on StreamMe, if you have not seen me on YouTube in a while, I apologize. I did not know that it was going to flip that. I did not know it was going to change that at all. It just did. And then when I went in to try to do the first test, it's like, your stream key's no good. All right, go get the stream key reset, get back in. Everything is fine. For those of you that dropped by about 6:30 when I had the 2-minute stream, that's literally all that was me getting on the computer, starting the stream, and making sure I was on those other 3 services. Now, for the news of the day. We will be moving the Wednesday show. We will be, right now, moving the Wednesday show to Thursday. I've already checked with Nora's. Nora's is still working 3rd shift, so he's not going to be able to do a Thursday show. So I'm kind of picking up his slot in more ways than one. Oh, damn. I'm picking up his Thursday slot in more ways than one. As you guys know, I have the job. I passed all 4 tests, so I am officially at the job. However, it comes with a very, very, very different schedule. I basically work from 6 a.m. in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon. It doesn't start for a few weeks. At the moment, we're still 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30. But in a few weeks, the schedule changes and my streaming schedule will change. So here are going to be, and pay attention because one of these is going to be major. We are moving from Wednesdays to Thursdays. That's number 1. Number 2, the time of the show will be moving, and it will be moving harshly. We will no longer start at 7:30 in the evening. At the moment, the new start time starting the week of August 20th is 5:30 Central Time. I don't know how you do a 30 in sign language. I can't even do it with that hand anyway because my fingers are slightly warped. So, Wednesdays, Saturdays, both shows will be moving to 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Again, I know it's a big jump, but it had to be done. Like I said, most likely I will do it not this week, not next week, but the week after. Yes, as 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. I'm going to be interested to see what it does. Now, there are about 3 reasons I had to move it. One is the work schedule. I have to be up about 4 o'clock in the morning to make it to the office by 6. So I'm not going to be doing many more late nights with those of you that stream late nights. It's going to suck balls eggs in that regard. But it is literally, it's something I got to do. Number 2, at first I was thinking, all right, well, we'll just move the show back to 5:30 Wednesdays and Saturdays, keep it there. And I'm like, nope, I can't do that either because I know my shows are going to run more than half an hour long, which means I'm tromping on top of my Godfather, and I refuse to step on my Godfather's schedule. So I looked at Tuesday. Tuesday doesn't work because Moneymaker's on, and I know I'm going to lose a lot of people to Moneymaker. I looked at Friday, and I'm like, nope, can't do Friday. Nerdy's streaming. I may be back into bowling again this year. That I'm not even 100% sure of. I got to make a decision on that by next week. So Friday was out. So I literally had one available day, and that's Thursday. It is literally the only day I can fit in without stomping on the Godfather, finding time for myself, making it work with the schedule. And when I thought about it, I'm like, all right, we're gonna move the show to 5:30. I don't work Sundays, but I can run late on Sunday or Saturdays. So I'm gonna move the Saturday show as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, starting definitely the week of the 20th, and I may start at the previous week, the Listwood show will be moving to 5:30 p.m. Central Time, Thursdays and Saturdays. Thursdays and Saturdays. What I may do on the other days is I may throw in some random streams of the Pi playing some old 8-bit gaming, or I may fire up the PlayStation and do it. I haven't played anything on the PlayStation in a while, and I kind of want to, but I don't want to, just because. Just because. If that's the way to say it. So yeah, guys, like I said, that will be the big news. That also means all the shows will be on a major time limit. It is literally, if I start at 5:30 on during the week to do a show, even if it's a random pop-up show, it's only going to be at most a 3-hour show. So we're going to have to really work to put together a consistent, regular time. And I hate the fact that my Wednesday shows are going to be forced short. I mean, I've been trying to force them short anyway, just to do it. Like I said, I don't think I've had a Wednesday show that I've tried to go over 2.5 hours. So make sure your notifications are on, ladies and gentlemen, whether it is through YouTube, whether it is through Twitch, whether it is through streaming, whether it is through Mixer. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is the big news. And like I said, I like the job. The job is not bad. It's just the hours are very early in the morning to mid-afternoon. Now, me building the shows and putting the shows together, oh boy, heaven help me. That's my big concern. Because it's like, all right, well, I got to go edit some stuff, and then I got to go load up some question files, and then double check prize treasure chest, because I think my treasure chest is all screwed up right now, because I honestly think I missed removing a couple. So we're going to have to hope and pray that works. The good news is, the person that is going to be getting the Nerd Crate will be getting it shortly. Plus, I'm going to a toy show tomorrow. That's a little secret. We're going to do a toy show tomorrow just to go. Because I haven't been to one in 4 months, and I miss it. And I do have a little bit of pocket change to work with. So I have to do another one of those spend wisely things. Hello, Miss Flutter. How you doing, my dear? So yeah, like I said, guys, big news. Show will be moving from Wednesdays to Thursdays. The Thursday and the Saturday show will both be moving to 5:30 Central Time, 11:30 Greenwich Time, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 in the afternoon for the Pacific people, which means we probably won't get that many Pacific people on and watching. Not so I don't think we really get a lot now, other than maybe a few people from Oregon, and I'm trying to think. And I don't get the California people anymore. I know that. I'm just not too dude for them. That's my problem with California. I'm not too dudeish enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, you guys will have to bear with me because, like I said, I was doing a lot of work today, trying to get some stuff taken care of around the house and a few other things. So bear with me 1 minute while I try to get everything up and running like it should be. Like I said, some of the changes they made to Streamlabs I am not happy about, and like I said, it's one of those things where there's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 4-letter word, if I've got the 4-letter word command in here. Oh, I do have it in there. And like I said, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am literally fighting a massive headache. So if I'm not my usual chipper self, I'm going to apologize beforehand. But ladies and gentlemen, the four-letter word starts now. For those of you that have never seen the four-letter word, it's very simple. You see this word right down here. Wait, there we go. It reads straight down from top to bottom. Each letter makes the appropriate word going across. So if it was corn, it would be mace, loco, rain, and punt. I'm trying to figure if that counts if those four work, see chicken. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I meant to ask anybody that was in Nerdy Stream yesterday. I know he lost his stream at one point. Do we know who made it on to the next round of the tag team tournament? I'm just curious. I know there's 4 teams left. So I think it's the Stash Bros, Hell Inc., Stash Bros, Hell Inc. Help me out, Sea Chicken. I know you were there most of the night. Damn, I'm drawing a blank. So yeah, like I said, guys, I do have a little bit of pocket change. So I am going to be going to the toy show tomorrow. I'm going to be looking for mid-range prices for the most part. Maybe one vault type prize if I can find a good deal for one. Like I said, I never get as lucky as Nerdy does, because I never have a dealer that basically says, well, I'll take that back. I've got one that basically says, oh yeah, this is a $50 thing, but I want to get rid of it. Give me $10. I almost never get one of those. Like I said, I do have one, but I don't know if he still remembers me, considering I haven't been to his flea market station or the toy show in about 3.5 months. And again, Alex TrebetBot, if you were on Twitch, we'll catch your guesses. Batismo will not so much. So if you are on one of the other stream services that Batismo's watching, he just doesn't work so well. I got to figure out how to get that to work. Thank you for that donation, Gunner. Like I said, for those of you that don't know, all the donations that we use literally go into postage and prizes. That's it. Okay, Games and Shit won. Who'd they beat in the finals? Hell Inc. or Stash Bros? Like I said, I had to get sleep yesterday. So, oh damn, that itches. I know, it's looking weird on camera, doesn't it? That looks really weird on camera. So I'm just curious to know who they actually beat. Because it had to be myself and Bat Stash or Freddie and Joey, because I know we were all on the other side. That's all I actually remember from last night. That's honestly the only thing I remember from last night. Oh, he finished it today. Well, I didn't stick around today because there's another stream, and I've got to mention these guys before I forget. There is a stream out there called Home Game ENT. And for the next, I think today and tomorrow, I think it's only a 2-day thing. They have a live studio performance of various TV game shows. They have had technical issues galore this weekend, which has made it funny. And the weird thing is, And I'm going to try not to sound cocky when I say this. Some of their displays are very true to the original, but I'm going to be honest, I think mine look a little better. Now, they don't do anything through PowerPoint. I think they've got their own proprietary software they use to do it. Macromedia, I think. I think they do it on Macromedia. But one of the funny thing is I go to their website, and I go over there I pretty much, they only do this once a year, at least on stream. So I went over to their website, and I'm looking at, and they got like 64 games they do. And there are a couple of them where it's like, I can't do those. I don't have a studio audience. There are a couple of them I actually would have to do live to do. And then I'm looking down their list, and they're like, all right, well, they got Pointless, good. Only Connect, good. So I'm like, all right, they got to have the really, really simple, basic one. And I'm going through, and I'm like, where the hell's Bob's Full House? With the Grand Marshal of British TV game show hosts, I think the only one that's in there right now, Gunner, is a coffee cup. I'm trying to remember. I got to remember how to get. If you go to my Streamlabs page, it may show up. It may show up. I haven't worked on it much yet, Gunner, because I only really have like one logo that that I've changed to, because I was getting rid of any mention of a streaming service. So it won't mention Twitch, it won't mention YouTube, it won't mention Mixer, it won't mention StreamMe. So I use one of my really old ones. Actually, Gunner, I did at one point. And the problem was, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to send a couple of these off to free for people. And I gave one away as a prize to somebody. And it's like, if anybody wants one, they're going to have to pay for it, which is fine. I mean, there was no way around it because I had to pay a guy to make them. And by the time it was said and done, nobody bought one. Nobody bought one. Nobody wanted one. And I'm like, all right, well, there goes that idea. But yeah, if you go on the Twitter page, because yes, I do have a Twitter account for Listwitz Game Show. I think it's just Listwitz Show, I think. And it's like one of, well, like I said, I got to get through. I'm going to do it through Streamlabs. I'm definitely going to do it through Streamlabs because, like I said, I had one for myself, and the material, the fabric he used to print it just kind of fell apart after a while. You know, after you wash it so many times, it literally falls apart, which is not what I wanted. So I'm going to go through Streamlabs to get it set up. I just haven't done it yet because I don't want to use the same logo for the cup that I'm using for the shirts. They'll be very similar. Hey, Walrus, what's good? It'll literally be the light band with the Listwitz logo in it, and if I put anything under it, there'd be something else under it. But I'm thinking that might be just a little too much. But yeah, like I said, if you go to the Streamlabs page, the coffee cup one should be there, but I haven't had time to even go check. I have not even had time to go check to see if that's there. And the Streamlabs affiliate thing, the picture will be on the Twitch page. So there will be a few spots where you can go to find it. It's just me getting everything put together and in one piece, so everything goes across. Hey, Poet, how are you doing, my friend? What is good? Sari, just to let you know, my dear, your package did go out today. Yours was one I could get out. Um, it should get to you Tuesday. It should get to you Tuesday. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never been here before, welcome to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show from Twitch, streaming, Mixer, and YouTube. Yes, I'm going to say all four. You guys, the other streaming services can get mad at me if they want. Normally, I would say we're here every Wednesday. We are here every Saturday, starting about 7:30. 7:30. However, for those of you that joined late, the schedule is official. It will be getting changed. In 3 weeks, I think it's 3 weeks. Like I said, August 20th, the schedule change is official, which means I will probably definitely kick in the live streaming schedule change the week before, so the 18th and the 14th. We will no longer be doing a Wednesday show. Boo, hiss, no show. No, we are not getting rid of the show. We are moving the show. So starting the week of, let me look real quick. The week of the 13th. So basically not next week, but the week after. We will be moving the show to Thursdays and Saturdays. But for those of you that don't have notifications on, you need to get them on, because we will also be moving the show earlier in the day. We will be moving the show from the usual 7 to 7:30 start time to 5:30 Central Time. It is literally something I have to do because of the hours of the new job. I have to literally be in the office at my desk working at 6 a.m. 6 a.m., no ifs, ands, ors, or buts about it. That's where it is. So Thursday nights, and like I said, I moved this to Thursday because of 2 reasons. I couldn't find another day where I wasn't going to be stepping on somebody's toes. Now, people that do these random game streams all the time, those I don't count. I don't count Nerdy's wrestling stream right now. I don't count Lethal's Fortnite stream. Let me look, Yoda. Let me look real quick. Where is it? Where is it? I'm having problems typing because I'm like running out of room because my mouse is not working right, and everything else is not working right. It may not be up there. It may not. Okay, if you go to give me a minute, Yoda. I will put this in for you. If it works. Right now, that's the only that. I don't know why it doesn't show it though. It's supposed to show the coffee cup, but it's not doing it. That is literally the only thing that's up there right now. And like I said, I will get everything else on it fixed and straightened out. I probably have to go yell at Streamlabs to see why it's not going through like it should. Um, but yeah, the t-shirt will go on there. Maybe the long sleeve, because I'm a long sleeve shirt guy, as you guys know. That may go on there. And maybe the mouse pad. Maybe. Because like I said, there wasn't a lot in their merchandise store that applied to me. But I got to do something for it. I got to use it somehow. Ah, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody got our 4-letter word of the day. I will say there were a few people that were close. There were quite a few people that were actually close, but never actually got the right one. So right down here is the actual 4-letter word. I like that I know where to point now. I think I know where to point. Okay, let's see. Right there. Nope, there. There we go. So I have to point like right. If I point at the microphone from back here, we're good. That's what it is. Point at the microphone from back here and we're good. The 4-letter word of the day was rove. R-O-V-E. There were a few people that were off by 1. Nope, didn't come through, my dear. You did cove, dove, and tove. And rose, and roll, and Ross, and Rams. So nobody got the 4-letter word of the day. Wasn't a hard one today, but there were a lot of possibilities. Yeah, you rove through the countryside. You rove on your travels, which I really need to do. Fat finger. I'm gonna tell you guys what I was joking with one of my coworkers Tuesday. One of the rules when we take a call in at the office is one of the first things we have to put is their name in the tickets we're putting in. And for whatever reason, I couldn't spell this lady's last name right. I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, and I typed it in wrong, and I'm typing it out, and I'm like, all right, spell check time, and I go back and look, and it's like, all right, the name's still wrong. And I retyped it, and before I saved it, I'm like, all right, go type it again. And I got it wrong again, and not realizing I had gotten it wrong the 3rd or 4th time, I just saved it and shipped it. They sent me a note back and says, everything looks great, except you got her name wrong. And my first comment was, yeah, me and my gorilla fingers. That's what I called them, were gorilla fingers. So that's what we're calling fat fingers from here on out, are gorilla fingers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that means nobody will be getting a shot at the vault just yet. And thank you again for that, Gunner. I got to figure out why my executive producer one is not showing up. It may not show up till after the stream. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to Now we're gonna hope this pops. See, god damn. Pardon my French, folks. This is pissing me off with OBS. I don't know why it keeps losing the game window, but it's been losing it every time. And I honestly have no clue as to why it's doing it. It's driving me batty. It is driving me totally batty and bonkers and crazy and not quite postal, but we're getting there. Hello, Lethal. How are you doing, my friend? What is good? All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's list, I was really stumped on an idea. Oh, no. It's going to be a wait, because I'm going to start the timer before I even show the list off. I learned my lesson last time. So I'm going to start the timer before I even show the list this time. No, Shark Week's over with. Shark Week is done. Now, it might be Jaws Week. I don't know. What holiday is it today? I didn't look today. Thank you, Miss Sari. So, yeah, like I said, I would literally be sitting in the Shark Week now. No, Shark Week was last week. You have to come up with a new one for this week. Mountain Lion Week. There you go. No more Shark Week. It's all Mountain Lion Week. So I'm in the break room and I'm literally writing ideas down on paper because this is literally the only chance I have to work on it. Because again, no USBs are allowed. No external storages are allowed. No emailing personal emails, I think, is allowed. So I can't like type it in a file and send it to myself. So I got the notebook and I'm in the break room and I'm writing stuff down. And it's like, have I done this already? Maybe. Did I do this one already? I think I did this one. I actually have an entire sheet somewhere with about 9 lists that I literally had to cross off because I'm like, no, I did that one already. I did that one already. It was like, I'm running out of list ideas. And it's like, oh God, I'm going to have to start going back and just start using old ones. And it's like, I really wish I had kept some of my old ones. I really wish I had kept some of my old ones. That is true. It is U.S. Coast Guard birthday today. Wait. Today is August the 4th. I thought it was August the 1st. I thought we missed it. Not 100% sure, but I thought we missed it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, welcome to List Wits. Welcome to the one, the only live interactive game show where you guys can win the prizes. And like I said, I'm going to plug the Home Game Entertainment channel. It's Home Game ENT. They are doing streaming from Vegas in the Tropicana. They do this every year. But you guys don't actually participate. You just have to watch. It's like you're watching on TV. They did the Who, What, Where game, Blockbusters. They did Price is Right yesterday. They have Pointless coming up later and a few others. And it's like, I really would love to get one of them to show up in here. Just to drop by and see how we do it. That would be, I will be honest, there are 2 people. There are only 2 sets of people that I would like. I would literally go ecstatic for to drop in. That's the Home Game Entertainment crew and Game Show Utopia. But I don't even know if Game Show Utopia is even on Twitch. I know he's on Instagram. But yeah, those are like the 2 that I would really love to have come in. Who's leaving? Wait a minute. I missed somebody. Somebody leaving? 5 red hugs? Wait. I thought I was paying close attention to the chat. I thought I was paying close attention to the chat better than no. Oh, Jinxie going sleepy sleep. All right, Jinxie. Thump lethal once or twice in the head for me. I think. I just saw a bye Jinxie or bye Red, bye Jinxie. I'm like, wait. I'm missing part of the conversation. And you guys know I don't miss a lot of the chat comments. Other than when you guys are guessing at the list and guessing at the games. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you guys start to guess at the list. And like I said, I'm going to be evil this time. For tonight, the timer starts before the list appears. Now, I saw her come in, Lethal. I saw her come in, but I missed the going to come in and go part. I saw both of you drop in. Alright, so for list number 1, if it'll ever do what it's supposed to do, and that is not the right one. Hold on. Well, we'll just use that one then. For list number 1, I missed the topic one, so we are looking for watch phrases. Now, I'm going to say right now, a couple of these you have to be very specific on. No, I said as soon as that's why I clicked, that's why the timer's already running, Sari. That's why I said I'm being a little evil tonight and starting the timer beforehand. Now, I will say there are at least two you have to be very specific on. Give me a minute. I just saw one, but my phrases are not numbered. There we go. So I gotta get everything where I can see it. Sari got number 7. Now, for those of you guys that were not here on Wednesday, let's see, what have we got? We got binge watch, watch out, watch like a hawk, on one's watch, Bay watch, night watch, stop watch, watch, paint dry is definitely in there. Watchman, watch your ass, watch repair, watch your mouth. Oh wait, I got number 7. Okay, we got number 7. Watch your step. I will give Sari number 5, since she put all along the watchtower in there. Now, for those of you that were here Wednesday, you guys may have caught the fact that we made one slight change to the list. We did make one slight change to the list, in which if you get the small prize, you can trade in the small prize for a token. And it's basically the first person to collect 5 tokens get what we call a token prize. In this case, it's the 5 parts to the Netflix Voltron. I'm not going to pull them out right now just because, like I said, my head isn't working right. I'm afraid if I pick them up, it's going to like fall out of the box or something. I'm going to be like, oy vey. Yes, I do say oy vey on occasion. So if you get the small prize, you don't have to take the small prize. You can literally trade it in for 1 token. And you are giving up the small prize to try to get the large prize. Now, once somebody does get 5 tokens, they get the token prize, and everybody's tokens are gone. It's basically everybody is reset back to 0. So it's your choice. It's your choice as to which you want. Let's see. Watch people go by. Not there. Watch in amazement. Watch the clock. I'm going to say number 8 is going to be the hard one. I'm going to say number 8 is going to be the hard one. I will say a lot of you have been close to number 2. So I'm going to be nice and give you guys a little help. I'm going to tell you guys a lot of you were close to number 2. But number 2 is one of those few ones where it has to be specific. But yeah, I'm going to say number 8 is the hard one. That's my guess. And like I said, I've been wrong before. I've been wrong before where it's like the one I thought was like really easy, nobody gets. So it just goes to show, once in a while, everybody's brainwaves work on a different level. Everybody's brainwaves work on a different level at times. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, so again, we will be moving from Wednesdays and Saturdays to Thursdays and Saturdays, and we will be moving the time back. Thursdays we will definitely start at 5:30. Saturdays I'm going to aim to start at 5:30, maybe 6. And what it will be is 5:30. I will probably have the stream up with just the counter on it that basically says this stream will be starting at 6 o'clock. And I'll be talking during, maybe while it's in that mode. But that'll be about it beforehand. So again, the stream officially changes the week of August 20th. And it will probably change, and I'll probably like default it Saturday, the week of the 13th. That's what I'm aiming for. Thank you for that, my dear. So I'm hoping you like it, my dear. I'm hoping you like it. And yeah, like I said, guys, the merchandise store is next on my to-do list. It is definitely next on my to-do list. I do want to get the shirts in there. Like I said, I'm probably going to limit it to the coffee cups, the t-shirts. I'll probably do all the t-shirts or a variation of them all. And the long sleeve shirt, I can't remember what Streamlabs looks like. Oh, see, I knew somebody was going to go after the hard one. I knew somebody was going to go after the hard one. Completely ignored the easy one. She just went for the hard ones. And like I said, you guys have been close on number 2. I will tell you guys have been very close on number 2. But yeah, Yoda, like I said, that's the reason. Like I said, the reason originally was I had actually printed up about 15 of them, 15 or 16 of them, and kept telling people, but of course this was back when we were all on Playroom and stuff, and I'm telling people about them, they're like, oh, I want one. I'm like, okay, cool, send me your information, and I literally sold one. The only person that bought one was Moneymaker. And he still wears it on occasion. I know, I've seen him do like one stream with it lately. So yeah, I'm going, and like I said, the reason I quit doing them from here was because, no, I don't have them anymore, because I actually gave them away. I gave away a lot of them because they were like literally taking up space. So I literally put them in prize packages to a lot of people. I know Nerdy got one. Heroes got one. I can't remember if Poet got one or not. Poet might have gotten one. Poet, if you're still here, were you one I sent the shirt to or not? I like the Apple Watch, yes. I love the Apple Watch, yes. But yeah, I will say the last 3 I don't think are that hard. I'm going to say that right off the top of my head. I don't think they're that hard, but we shall see. But yeah, and then I took it out into the wash one day, and the material he had used to do the shirt literally was peeling off. And it was like, at that point, I'm like, no, I'm gonna find somebody else. But I had probably worn it like 1.5 million times. I had probably worn it like 1.5 million times. The funny thing is, I think he's still more expensive than what Streamlabs will charge me, but once I get it done. So yeah, I gotta come up with a logo. And like I said, if you guys have seen the merchandise link, that's going to be the base logo for everything. It's just that phrase at the bottom. Right now it says watch, play, win on the coffee cup. That I'm going to change, or I may get rid of. That one I'm going to either change or get rid of. when I do the t-shirts, and I'm trying to remember what else is in their store. Like I said, the worst part is, and I guess I'm knocking on Streamlabs a little. Streamlabs, take this as criticism, or critique, not as criticism. If you go to the link, you see the logo, but you don't see the logo on the cup. Better watch out, better not cry. I like that one. That one's a good one. That's a really... Oh, Gunner kissing up. Watch, play, win. Oh, I wish I had thought of putting that in there. I didn't even think of using my own slogan for a list item. Damn. I told you, my brain's not all here today. Alright, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I got one... Depending on how many people participate tonight, I've got a closed game ready, and I've got an open game ready. So it will just depend on how many people participate on the chat as to whether or not we do one, both, or we just wing it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys that are watching, this is the list. This is basically the namesake of this show. From day one when I started this, and thank God those streams are probably not still out there anymore. Well, let me think. I'm trying to remember if there were any still on Daily Motion. Sea Chicken taking it. Wow. A bunch of gamers, and it took the old man in the chat room to get it. Overwatch was definitely in there. And like I said, guys, a bunch of you have been very close on number 2, but number 2 is very specific what I am looking for. And there's a reason for it. There is a reason number 2 has to be very specific. And a bunch of people were close at the beginning. So if you guys go back and check the chat, if you do see the chat, here's you a little hint. So yeah, like I said, so yeah, OBS, Streamlabs, I'm critiquing you guys a little bit. It should not be that hard to get the graphics right. It really shouldn't. So yeah, like I said, guys, so I do have a little bit of petty cash tomorrow. I'm going to the toy show. So don't tell Bubbles. Don't tell Bubbles. Watching Flutter Kill Gunner. With high heels right in the middle of the head. That's kind of what this feels like. That's what this headache has felt like. I will admit that. That's kind of what this headache has felt like. It's like somebody took something and just... Ow! That was stupid. That was totally stupid. That's what it actually feels like. It feels like somebody took a high heel shoe and literally drove it into my head right about here, and it just kept going because that's how much, there's like just enough pressure where it's not the tip. It's kind of like it's the tip and a little more. That smarted. That was not a smart thing to do. So yeah, like I said, guys, I got about 6 packages out today. I am going to get hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna hope I'm gonna get 6 out around the 15th. She doesn't wear stilettos, Yoda. She doesn't wear stilettos. But unfortunately, for those of you that are international, you guys are like on the back end. Just to let you guys know right now. Just because I got to pay bills and get things set up correctly. Once I get my footing back on the ground and get my paychecks coming in and stuff, then I'm going to be able to get stuff out on a more regular basis. Sort of like the good old days when I was getting stuff out It was like the show was Saturday. It was out by next Saturday. So yeah, like I said, Bleach, Sari. I say Bleach and Shy because I think Shy had one in there. Sari, Video Gamer, Rose, Homebodies. Those are the ones that did go out. Those are the ones that did go out. And I honestly don't know how many envelopes are in there right now. I got to go back and double look. Alright, so again, I have seen a few people be close on number 2. Nobody's been close on number 4. Nobody's been close on number 4 yet. And then after we do this, it depends. We want, because I'm seeing about the same number of people in the chat right now, so we may do the closed game. We may do the closed game. Or one of the closed games, because I got 2 closed games on tap. One is only for 3 people, one is for 7 people. Like I said, I just can't get the full 11 I want for the 21st question, which I would absolutely love to finally run. It's just, it never happens. It never happens. So yeah, guys, like I said, if you get bored watching me, and you guys like game shows, go check out Home Game ENT. It's Home Game Entertainment. They have a Twitch channel, and I'm going to be plugging them a lot tonight because they are streaming what I stream. So I figure get some people to go over there and say, ooh, this Wits sent me. He does his own stuff like this. And then maybe we can get a couple of them to come over. And, you know, kind of like pull a, I don't want to say a stream snipe because it's not really a stream snipe. Just to see if we can get their attention. But yeah, theirs is, there's a live convention in Vegas. And it's around August, it's around this time every year in August. And theirs involves people on the floor. Hello, Fallen! Where have you been, my friend? Dude, I need you to send me a message at some point on Instagram. Because I do need to talk to you. I'm serious. It's nothing drastic. It's just something very serious. How has my nut... See, Fallen is, for those of you that don't know, one of my original fans. Fallen has been with me pretty much since day one. He is a man that I want to go see. I don't have time or the money to go see. Or we'll drag him to Nerdfest. That's what we'll do. We'll drag him to Nerdfest one year. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys have not seen them, like I said, they only run for a few days, maybe a week. I know last year there was a week's worth of videos. It was 7 days worth of videos. I'm not sure how many they're doing this year. But they do what we do. They basically have their own software where they run TV game shows. And one of the things I want to thank them for, and there's a reason I'm bringing them up. Hello, Drewski, what's good? One of the reasons I want to bring them up is you guys have been asking me time and time again, am I ever going to do any Price is Right games? And I'm like, yeah, they're kind of quick though. They're like there and done. And I literally watched, because they used yesterday as their technology test. It's like their pre-show. and they had, and I couldn't stay through the whole thing because I was like, ugh, I was like wanting to go to sleep and stuff. Well, anyway, you know how to get a hold of me. Instagram, YouTube, Messenger, Facebook, that sort of thing. There's a reason I need to get in touch with you soon. PlayStation. Well, I don't do PlayStation that much anymore. I haven't been on. I will be honest. I haven't been on my PlayStation. I got on my PlayStation yesterday, just to see what was in the store, and I downloaded Defiance, and I played about 10 minutes of Defiance. Defiance 2050, and I'm like, it's okay. It's I don't know. It's just I haven't had the desire to go play the PlayStation for some reason. But with the new schedule, I may have to, just to make sure I keep the show numbers up. Like I said, so you guys have bounced around. I mean, you guys have been like this close to getting number 2. I will give you one more hint on number 2. I have seen a few people get the front half of 2, and I have seen a lot of people get the back half of 2. Alright, so if you guys don't get it, I've given you guys about as many hints as I can think of for number 2. But yeah, Paulin, like I said, send me an email. I think you got my email address. I always check my emails. That I always do. Because at times it's the one thing that... Hello, show! How are we doing, my friend? But yeah, like I said, guys, for those of you that don't know, I've been doing this now for 3+ years. There are not a lot of people that have been with me all 3 years. There are people that have dropped in late. There are people that have come in and left early. The 3 people that I can think of off the top of my head that have been with me since day 1 were Fallen, Nerdy, and Lethal. Yoda came in late. Emery's came in early and disappeared. Turtle came in early and disappeared. Foxy Lady came in early and disappeared. And Ron. So there were 4 that I could think of. There are 4 that I can think of that's been with me since day 1. That's why those 4 people will always hold a greater. I don't want to say greater. Greater is the wrong word. I had to catch myself on that. Those 4 will always have a special place in my streaming heart. Always and forever. And because I can't even say Al, because Al doesn't come in anymore. Al was with me at the start and he disappeared. Nope, not Baywatch. Like I said, guys, you guys have been very, very close on number 2. Number 2, I've seen people give me the front half. I've seen people give me the back half. But nobody's giving me the whole thing. That's literally the only one that is very, very particular. So yeah, like I said, guys, so with the new job, for those of you that have been with me, we will be changing the schedule, and I'm going to say on the we'll start it on the 18th, maybe on the 15th. We're going to be moving to Thursdays and Saturdays, and we are going to be moving back a lot earlier in the day. So for those of you out west, I'm going to apologize. There's just no way to avoid it. The shows will start 5:30 Central on Thursdays in particular, and Saturdays will probably be 5:30 to 6. Or that's our starting plan line. Nope, not watching the grass grow, Stephanie. Live Waxahachie. And then, like I said, guys, after this, I've got one of 2 close games that we'll do. And it's going to be a question of which one of the 2 close games I do. Oh, you bastard. You bastard, Fallen. Go knock him dead. That's all I'm going to say is go knock him dead. No, there's a picture of that, Gunner. Don't look at that picture. There's actually a picture of me falling asleep on the bed, still dressed, with the Sherlock Holmes book lying right next to me. Bubbles took it and she posted it on Instagram, and it was like, you evil, evil, evil person. What? Oh, I like that one. I didn't even think of that one. Why does it feel like somebody's watching me? Watching TV or Netflix? True. So, I will tell you, I don't know if it's changed, Fallen, but I read about somebody that did audition for Jeopardy at one point, and they did not hear anything back for like 7 months. I want to say he said 7 months, because he was like, there's an actual book about a guy that read through the Encyclopedia Britannica. And now you do know, Yoda, that song's about a stalker, right? Neighborhood watching. Stephanie being a peeping Tom. But the funny thing was, this guy was writing a book about him reading through the entire Encyclopedia Britannica, not knowing that somebody had already done it before. And he actually met Alex Trebek, and he's talking to him about the book and stuff. And so at some point, he's like, I've done all this encyclopedia reading, I'm going to try out for Jeopardy. And he tries out for Jeopardy, and I think they said he doesn't hear back for 7 months. And they say, you can't be on because you've talked with Alex. And he was so disappointed. And he's like, you waited 7 months to tell me? And the book basically says, yeah, I apologize for that, but our list of people that apply is so long that it will take months to hear back from at times. The funny thing was, I think he did try out for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he heard back from them in like 6 weeks or something. Stephanie, that's what they all say, but I'm not sure I believe them. See, somebody gonna have to get me to tell me what date so we can get it recorded. So yeah, guys, like I said, if you guys get bored with me, which is always possible, please check out Home Game Entertainment tonight. They're doing a live in studio sort of stream in the Tropicana Hotel in Vegas, and they're just basically doing what we do. The only difference is they're doing theirs for charity. The people that participate don't win anything. Obviously, you're not going to win $10,000 or a car. But they are giving money for charity to Extra Life. I haven't given to them yet. I was going to drop something, and I just haven't figured out what I'm going to give them. He shaved it off, show. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't watch the clock enough. The last 2 beat you guys. The last 2 actually beat you guys on the list tonight. Now, I'm going to say a lot of you guys are going to argue that you got number 2. I know, and I already know 4 people that are going to argue they got number 2. Again, number 2 you had to be very specific for. Number 2 you had to be specific for. I saw people put Night Watch. I saw people put Watchmen. I saw one person put Watchman. I saw one person say Day Watch. You guys were right there on it. We were looking for a very specific one. We were looking for Night Watchman. Like I said, you guys can yell and scream all you want. I did announce at the start that one had to be exact. That one I did say had to be exact. And I even said it 3 or 4 times. You guys bounced around that one. Number 4 on the list, I will say surprised me a little bit. Number 4 surprised me a little bit. I thought a couple of people were going to, if anybody had got number 4, I would have said Sari or Walrus would have come up with number 4. Because they're usually pretty good at getting the longer phrased ones. But nobody picked Watch Your P's and Q's. I saw Watch Your Language, which was in the general vicinity. I saw a couple that were right around it, but not quite what we were looking for. Because that's actually a pretty good idiom in itself. Watch your P's and Q's. Which is basically watch yourself, behave yourself, that sort of thing. Alright, so with that, we have 2 blank spots that we have to basically write off. And right now, let's see, Sea Chicken has 1, Red has 1, Gunner has 1, and Sari has 5. Alright, so again, behind one of these 10, there is a small prize. There's a mind your P's and Q's, there's also watch your P's and Q's. It's kind of both of them. They are both used. Alright, so if you get the small prize, you can hand the small prize in and you will get 1 token. If you have, and that basically it stays in your pile until somebody claims all 5s. Yeah, exactly, Fallen. Exactly. Pints and quarts, no thanks. 1 for the road, bartender. And I wanted a big one. But yeah, that's where it actually came from. And it actually started as watch your P's and Q's. It was watch your pints and quarts. Don't get completely inebriated. Oh, Show jumping in and claiming the wheel slot. Show is hoping for, I know what Show's hoping for. He's hoping for a steal. I guarantee you that's what Show is hoping for. Now, I'm going to try something. I'm going to hope this works because apparently Streamlabs chatbot finally put a spin wheel function on the board. I'm going to hope this spins it. If not, it'll take an extra second, Show. Oh, it works! It absolutely works! I don't have to open 30,000 windows anymore. Oh, it is no prize for Show. No prize for Show. No Emmys. Yeah, I am not putting the womp womp in there. That's strictly for the vault. That's the specialized sound for the vault. But yeah, I am thrilled. They finally added that to chatbot, so I don't actually have to change anything. The other, because they added a few other buttons in there. I honestly don't know what they do yet, because I've been afraid to test them, afraid I screw something up. Hey, Max, what's good? All right, so again, whoever gets a small prize, whether it's Sari, Gunner, Red, Sea Chicken, That's my 4. That's my 4 on this list. If you guys get the small prize, you can hand the small prize back in, take the token. That'll get you one possible step closer to the 5 Voltron pieces. Max, I need to send you a message later. Or if you can send me a whisper later just to remind me. I need some information from you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, what we are going to do is we always do. I did not turn the wheel off. There we go. Now the wheel's off. We're going to reveal the 2 dead slots. So you guys are hoping there's nothing behind Night Watchman and Watch Your P's and Q's. Good so far? Alright, we are good. That means somebody will be getting a shot at the vault. Somebody will be getting a small prize or a token. And we always start with the person that has the most. In this case, it's Sari. And which one do I want to get? Because I want to make you suffer a little. So we're going to make it like it's watching paint dry. We're going to leave that one on there. And we're going to say to Sari, better watch her back if she's got anything under here. Nope. Sari is safe at the moment, but she's still got 4 more that she might have to watch her back on. Alright. And I'm going to go with watch the store, since we are going to try to work on the Streamlabs store in the very near future. So you guys should be watching the store, hopefully, to buy stuff. There is the small for Sari. So Sari gets the small, and that means we actually have to reveal all 3 of the other ones. It's just the way it is. If she gets one, we have to reveal all of them. And let's find out if Sari also gets the vault shot. No vault shot for Sari. Which means that either Sea Chicken, Red, or Gunner will be getting a shot at the vault. And I'm going to do Sea Chicken first just because I am very, very ashamed that all you people that play video games let Sea Chicken sneak in and steal Overwatch on you. Is it Overwatch? Oh, see, I'm going to admit, I was hoping. No. You got to get your Jeopardy practice in, buddy. You got to get your Jeopardy practice in. Alright, so that means it is down to Red and Gunner. And just because he's Canadian, we're going to get the Canadian off the list. Is it Red Walrus? It is Red Walrus who will be getting the vault shot here momentarily. And unfortunately, Pocket Watch didn't do it for you this time, Gunner. Didn't. Ow. That was my neck. That just popped. I told you guys, I'm falling apart over here. Physically. Not mentally, physically. I've actually felt better mentally since we started. Alright, so that means Walrus will be getting a shot at the vault. Sari. KTG. So my question for you is, my dear, do you want the small prize or do you want one token to try to lean up? It's outdated like me. Oh, damn, that hurt. I did pop something. That hurt. Alright, give me a minute. Ow. Neck massage. Alright, Sari doesn't want the token. She wants a physical prize. So, with that, we are going to jump over to the treasure hunt. Where is my treasure hunt? Did I close it? I must have closed it. Alright, hold on. I must have closed it by accident. I did not intend to close it. I really didn't. No, it didn't help the headache. It just... The headache was going away, and then I moved my neck, and it was just like, ow! I felt that. Yes, folks, I know that was a loud ow. I apologize. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I got to figure out why my other notification is not popping up. I'll have to figure that out. No, I haven't pulled it up yet, Walrus. It's still loading. And see, that's, like I said, that's something I'm kind of learning. Like I said, whatever Streamlabs did, it hurts the window capture. It doesn't keep any of the window captures in memory. All right, Sari. I think there are only 159 because I think I left like one prize in here and I don't remember which one. So, Sari, right now, which number between 1 and 160 would you like? And the worst thing is this means I gotta go recatalog everything. All right, number 64 for Mr. Jerry Kramer. And in number 64, it is... I'm going to laugh if it's something from the Chicago Bears. I really am. It is the April O'Neil figure. And I know I have her still. Yep. Now, if I remember right, now this is from, what year was this? Because I actually had a discussion with Nerdy on this when I'd seen it. This is actually from 1988. Whoop. You know what? I gotta get over to the camera because I forgot I've got so much stuff moved around. This is actually the April O'Neil character from 1988, and if I remember correctly, and again, this is the if, because she only has the single stripe down her side, I think we said this was version 1. There are actually 2 versions of this. One has a double, like the white stripe on it. It's like triple stripe down the side. But I think this is actually the version 1 April O'Neil figure. So, Sari, that will be going to you, my dear. It means I got to start a new prize package pile for you. Like I said, since I managed to get yours out today. Oh, I just saw an envelope I can use to actually ship something, but not this. Alright, so we're going to put Sari's name on here. Just so I have it on there and written. But yeah, I think, like I said, because I was out at a flea market, and I actually picked up about 7 or 8 Turtles figures. This was like some time ago. Because Nerdy's like, well, are they soft heads? And I'm like, hell yes. And he's looking at the picture and he says, the April O'Neil figure, take a look at it. How many, is it version 1 or 2? I'm like, how do you know? And he's like, the stripes down the side. And I was like, 1 blue stripe. He says, that's version 1. Grab it. They'll want that one. And it was, okay, I'll take your word for that on that one. And I looked it up, and I think he was 100% right on that one. I think he was 100% right on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we now go over to the other half of the list results. The Canadian. And we get to the vault. See, like I said, it doesn't save my window captures anymore. It's like once I set it, it stays good until I close it out, and then it goes again. All right, Red. With that, my friend, It's a brand new vault. No numbers have been pulled off. I don't even know what the combination is. So, Red, which row would you like us to pull one incorrect number from? All right, Red says, no. You can't even get the command right. Damn you, Red. The command is... The command is 6863. What am I going to do with you peoples? That's my question. All right, Red says one number out of the top row. So with that, we take one number out of the top row. And the number is... The first number is not a 7. We know the first number is not a 7. All right, Red. You got a 1 in 9,000 chance right now. Like I said, it's better odds than you'll get with any national lottery. Guaranteed. Sell us to the Chinese. The problem is, if I did that, Fallen, I might get $3 for you. I could probably get 5 for Yoda. Walrus and Sea Chicken, because they're Canadian, I might get 22 cents. American. Maybe. Alright, Walrus says the combination to the vault is 8, 1, 4, 6. We have 8146 into the computer. I have to sell you as a package deal, Gunner. It'd have to be you and Flutter together. I'm sorry, I meant show, Sea Chicken, not... You two, I have to put in the package deal. Package deal, I could probably get 8. Maybe 9. No, I'll say 9. I'll get 5 for Flutter, 4 for you. Oh, God, how did we go on this track? I don't know. I honestly don't know how I got on this track. All right, we punch 8146 into the computer. It is now officially locked in. We press the red bar, and we hear... It is not 8146. Hey, Gunner, take that as a compliment. Always say the lady's worth more. That's true, Walrus. Every so often I have to do that just to make sure he's not like staring at the leaky roof. All right, guys. So with this, we're going to actually give you guys a choice. Do you guys want the open game? Or do we... Hey, Duber, what's good, my friend? What is the happenings? Oh, that's what I almost forgot to mention. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have been watching us on Mixer and StreamMe and YouTube, I apologize for me not being on for the past few episodes. I think I actually missed about 10 days. We've actually been streaming, but apparently Slobs flipped my streaming source back over to Twitch only when it did one of the updates. And I didn't realize it until Wednesday, because I actually asked Twisted to take a look for me, and the moment he said I wasn't on any of the other 3 sources, I was like, I know what I did. I know what I did wrong, or what the software did wrong, and it was like, Arr. All right, so I'm going to show you guys which ones are the choices. Okay? Right. Actually, I have 2 open games right now. We have for game choice number 1, we have Bullseye. For game choice number 2, we have ironically, we're hearing the music for it. Caesar's Challenge. I'm trying to remember if this is the one where I don't have. We have Caesar's Challenge. Or, and like I said, I came semi-prepared today. I did come semi-prepared today. We have the closed games. As soon as I get it to do what it's supposed to do here. Oh, it may have just hung. I had too many windows open. Alright, so we've got, there we go. We have the close game of bear with me guys, I'm trying to get through all of them so you guys can see. We have the close game of Panic Attack. Trying to see if I had anything else open. Nope, I don't have anything else open. So those are the 3 choices. Alright? So, the question is, do you guys want Caesar's Challenge? No hashtag, no exclamation mark, it's just the number. So do you guys want Bullseye, Caesar's Challenge, or Panic Attack? I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. I'm gonna leave this one up to y'all. I cannot add a poll. Oh, I thought I could, but apparently I cannot add a poll during the game. I cannot add a poll during the game. So again, the 3 choices. Alright, Fallen, be good, my friend. Hold on. Fallen, you are on Twitch at the moment, right? I can't type. Bear with me. I just screwed something up there. I'm trying to make sure not to turn the... Oh, you're not on Twitch at the moment. Okay. I will find a way to get. I will find a way to get you the message. I promise. I promise. I will find a way to get you the message. All right, guys. So again, Bullseye and Caesar Challenge are open games. Panic Attack is a closed game for 7 people. So the trick is, do we have 7 active people? Now, I will tell you guys, Panic Attack is usually pretty short. Every time we've run it, it hadn't run more than like a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. But I am leaning towards Caesar's Challenge. I will say that's what I'm leaning towards. And while you guys are voting and making up your minds, I'm just the host. I told you guys run the show. You guys run the show. I'm just here for all the technical expertise stuff and keeping things flowing. That's all I is here for. And why is my timer not showing up on my border overlay here? That would be a good question. That's weird. It shows up on everything else, just not on that one. So while you guys are making up your mind, the flight board puzzle from Bubbles is up. And like I said, guys, if you guys get bored with me, it's like, I'm doing a lot of talking today. I'm going to lose my voice. Make sure you guys check out Home Game ENT. Like I said, I'm going to pretty much plug them throughout the night tonight. And we'll probably jump over there depending on what time we finish. On the host mode. Yeah, like I said, we got to try, Fallen. We got to try. Be good, my friend, and I will talk to you later, I promise. Yeah, like I said, I'm leaning towards Caesar's Challenge. That's the one I'm leaning towards. Just because I think there's like a really ugly category of questions I want to get rid of. Alright, give me 1 minute, guys. While this is running, I am going to go grab some more ice. Because it's freaking 97 degrees right now. And it's... Well, I don't think it's 97, but it's up there. And my ice is melting faster than anything. And I will be right back. And don't forget, guys, there's also this little puzzle right there. If you get this, that's another bonus prize. See, we could be a million ways to win around here. That's the idea, series. You have to figure out what the puzzle actually is. You actually have to figure out what the puzzle actually is. How long was our Copenhagen puzzle up there, Walrus? I think our Copenhagen puzzle was literally 6 months, 7 months. I think our Copenhagen puzzle was 7 months, and I goofed and gave out too many hints at one night. And the moment I did, it was like Walrus jumped on it, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again. I'm just going to point. I keep forgetting I gotta point this way. I'm going to point to it and say it's there, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But yeah, folks, think about it. All right, we've got the puzzle prize. We've got the token prize. We have the game show prizes. We have the mystery word prize, which is still out there. What else? We have the vault. We have the small prizes. That's 7, right? Let's see. Token, list, puzzle, mystery word, vault, main game show. What am I missing? I'm missing one. To do the puzzle one, Gunner, all you have to do is tell me what one-word answers. Whoop, I keep forgetting. It's not that way. It's not that way. All you have to do is tell me the one word, and these puzzles will always be one word and one word answers only. Is you have to tell me what word answers this puzzle. That's all you have to do. So yeah, we got the mystery word. All right, so let's try this again. Vault can be won any episode. Puzzle can be won any episode. Mystery word can be won any episode. Small prize from the list or token can be won on any episode. Game. So that's 5 possibilities in one night. Name any other streamer that gives you 5 possible chances to win stuff. Every episode. Not just once every week, or once every so often, or once with every giveaway. Every episode. Come on, name one. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dare you. Okay. Alright, we are going, since nobody really volunteered to say which one they wanted, other than Gunner saying he wanted to do Panic Attack. That means I don't know how much of a active crowd I have in here tonight. So tonight, oh, wait a minute, I want to check one thing before I do this. I gotta see what I have here. Okay, we're good. Nope, it is not hopscotch, Gunner.
Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these.
And hopscotch might be the mystery word. You never know.
Lincoln Mark 8.
I thought I had this only set up for like 7 seconds. Apparently I have it longer than 7 seconds. Now again, this game is designed for 3 players, but we do it with we do it open style around here more often than not.
Also, this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
And where's my timer? There's my timer. Is my timer showing up on the screen? Why is my timer not showing up? I would have swore I had my timer in my border overlay. I would have swore I did. Alright, well, you guys will have to trust me on the timer bit.
Welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this.
I know, trust a host with this stash? Nobody trusts Snidely Whiplash, ever. Oh, I see what part of the problem is. I still have the vault slide up and running. That's part of the problem. I have the vault slide still up and running. There we go.
Welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000
That was part of the problem. That was part of the problem. All right, so this is how it's going to work. On the board, you're going to see a word up to 9 letters long. It will be up to 9 letters, and it will be based on a topic. The topic may be vague, the topic may be specific. All right, Yoda, have yourself a good one, my dear. For this one, I think every question relates to the topic. The word will definitely relate to the topic. Okay? The word will be anywhere from 5 to 9 letters long. We're going to show you a trivia question. First person to answer that trivia question correctly will then get to see all the letters in the word plus 3 extra letters. I gotta go pull up my question list so I have it. Whoever gets the question right gets to pick one of those letters. If they pick a correct letter, they basically get 5 points. If they pick it wrong, a strike will appear on the board, as you guys see in the upper left corner. Okay? If the letter is in the word, you get 1 guess at what the word is. If you are right, you get 10 points for every uncovered letter. Unless you pick the red square. If you pick the red square for that guess and that guess only, every letter that's uncovered is worth 20 points. Okay? It will make a little more sense when we get into it, I think. I always say that. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I am wrong. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start Caesar's Challenge. And category number 1 is a 5-letter word that relates to Pennsylvania. It's a 5-letter word that relates to Pennsylvania. And ladies and gentlemen, here is your first question. Which city is known as the world's chocolate capital? Which city is known as the world's chocolate capital? And I am going to put a 45-minute timer on this game. Gunner is 100% right. It's Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey, Pennsylvania is known as the world's chocolate capital. Hey, Bleach, what is good, my friend? All right, Gunner, so with that, these are the letters you get to choose from. We have Z, S, P, M, J, I, H, and A. Which letter would you like us to reveal on the board? Bleach, your package went out today. I told Shy it'll probably get to you guys by Friday. I had to ship yours slow because it was heavier. So, Gunner, which of those 8 letters? All right, you're going to go with the A. And we reveal the A is in slot number 1. All right, so you definitely got 5 points on the board. Now, the question is, Gunner, if you can give me this 5-letter word right now, I will give you another 80 points. I will give you another 80 points right now if you can tell me what this 5-letter word is.
Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8. From the entertainment jackpot capital of the world.
Now, don't take too long, because I know what some people do, and I will put a timer on the guessing of the word. No, it is not anger. All right, so with that, we reveal the next question on the board. Jane Culp once ran for the congressional candidacy of the state of Pennsylvania. She was best known as what character on the Beverly Hillbillies? Jane Culp once ran for the congressional candidacy of the state of Pennsylvania. She was best known as what character on the Beverly Hillbillies? She was known as Miss Hathaway. All right, Gunner, with that, you get to pick another letter off the board. Which letter do you think will be in that 5-letter word? Which letter do you think will be in that 5-letter word? Z, S, P, M, J, I, or H? All right. Gunner says the S. Is the S in there? The S is indeed in there for another 5 for Gunner. And Gunner, if you can give me this word right now, it's another 30 points. The clue is Pennsylvania. Now, for those of you that think you can play catch-up, I will tell you I did change this game up a little bit. It is no longer 5 letters, 6 letters, 7 letters, 8 letters, 9 letters. It's literally the first one could be 5, the second one could be 9, the third and fourth ones could be 5. It has been changed. All right, no guess from Gunner. Means we go to the next question. In 1954, the Pennsylvania coal mining communities of Monchunk and East Monchunk merged and adopted a new name in honor of what famous American Indian athlete? Hello, Miss Shy. How are you doing, my dear? Shy, I got good news and bad news, just so you know. Don't change your schedule. That's the good news. Because the bad news is I have to change mine. I am moving the Wednesday shows to Thursdays, and I know you don't stream on Thursday. And we're actually moving the show back to about 5:30, start time of 5:30. I have to do it that way because, like I said, because of the job. So yeah, you don't have to change your schedule. That's why I told you don't panic yet on the schedule thing. In 1954, the Pennsylvania coal mining communities of Monchunk and East Monchunk merged and adopted a new name in honor of what famous Indian athlete? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to add a command for Shy, just because I can. So Shy actually gets 2 commands now. Hey, Nerdy, what's good? Alright, give me 1 minute, Bleach. You are 100% correct. Alright, now the command's in there. I was going to add it as a quote, but I couldn't remember your exact quote when you said it. There we go. I'm sorry, my dear. I could not resist. It is indeed Jim Thorpe. So Bleach gets it right. All right, Bleach. That means you get to choose one of these letters. Which letter do you think is in our 5-letter word? Hey, I know. I kind of dressed down today. I want to wear this to the office one day. Is what I want to do. Because basically there's no business casual dress code, but I hate not dressing in a nice shirt at the office. I so want to walk in with this one day. I really, really do. Alright, Bleach says it's the H. Is the H in there? The H is in there. Alright, so Bleach is at 5 points. And Bleach, if you can tell me what it is right now, we'll give you another 20 points because we have 2 uncovered letters. You just missed Fallen, by the way, my friend. You just missed Fallen. I really wish I'd clipped that quote because I want to put it in the quotes. So again, the clue for this board is Pennsylvania. And again, for this board, the questions are associated with the topic. When I do a full version of it, only the word will be associated with the topic. The questions will be pretty much more general knowledge, for the most part. It may have like a weak association. Yeah, I'll probably try to keep a weak association in there, but no guarantees. I do want to do it more general knowledge because this game is hard to put together trying to find 9 questions on one topic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question is, there was a musical called 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Who was the resident at the address at the time of its debut? There was a musical called 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Who was the resident at the address at the time of its debut? And again, there are no penalties for wrong guesses. So if you guys just keep guessing, you can keep guessing. Nope, not Ixon. Not Nixon either. There was a musical called 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It was Gerald Ford. It was indeed Gerald Ford. All right, Nerdy. That means you get to choose one of these letters. Hello, mighty James and Jess. How are we doing tonight? So, Nerdy, which letter do you think is in our mystery word? Hey, Skin, what's the good word? What's the happenings, ladies and gentlemen? So we have a Z, P, M, J, and an I. Z, P, M, J, and I. Yeah, I heard Games and Shit won the title. Who'd they beat? Because I wasn't there to see it. Was it Hell Inc. or the Stash Bros? Because I know we were the two teams on the opposite side. Z, P, M, J, or I. And one of the reasons I wanted the questions to go more general knowledge is I'm trying to make sure I pick words that don't have duplicate letters in them. You know how hard it is to get and then come up with a topic for that word? You know how hard it is just to pick a word at random that doesn't have duplicate letters? Alright, Nerdy picks the Z. Is it the Z? No, it is not the Z, which means Nerdy does not get a guess at the word. It is the Z is not one of the word letters in our mystery word at the top. And with that, we reveal the next question. Indiana County, Pennsylvania, declared itself the what tree capital of the world? Okay. Sea Chicken told me you ran the finals. You ran part of it today, and I wasn't there. Yes, you can, Skin. This is open to everybody. This is a game that is open to everybody. Oh, Gunner stealing it. It is the Christmas tree. So, Gunner, Indiana County declared itself the Christmas tree capital of the world. Nobody agrees with them that I know of, but they claimed it. Alright, Gunner would like VI. And the correct answer is the Amish. So Gunner gets another bonus 10 points to take his score up to 25. Alright, so right now, Gunner has 25. I hate this green pen, I really do. Leech has 5. Nerdy has 5. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we reveal the next puzzle. And it just happens to be 6 letters long. And your clue for this one is reality. James is kind of a mix between Caesar's Challenge and Scrabble. Originally, I had this thing set up to be strictly Caesar's Challenge, but anagrams are not that hard to do. Anagrams are not that hard to do. So I had to throw the little curveball in there, where there are always going to be 3 extra letters at the bottom. So if you pick the wrong question, or the wrong choice, it's kind of like a strike. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so your category is reality. Which TV show was considered the first ever reality TV show? And again, for those of you that don't know, if you guys get bored with me and you don't want to win prizes, tonight I am plugging Home Game ENT. That's what they're called. They are basically, they do the same thing I do with game shows. Theirs is a little bit more, they try to stick to the actual graphics. Jersey Shores. Nope. They try to stick more to the actual graphics of the original show. Yes, it is, Sarah. It is completely open. Nope, not real world. But they actually do it from, not an American Family, not Big Brother. They do theirs from like inside the Tropicana lobby. Nope, not an American Family Revisited. Think more along the lines of a gotcha show. Think more along the lines of a gotcha show. So yeah, tonight after we do this show, after we do our show, we're gonna actually host them. There we go. It is Candid Camera. Sari in first. Candid Camera was actually TV and Motion Pictures went back and looked, and they literally said Candid Camera was what they considered the first ever true reality TV show. All right, so Sari got it. So Sari, here are your letters, my dear. Z, W, V, S, R, M, E, D, and A. So again, the clue is reality. Which one of those letters do you think is in our 6-letter word? So yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys get bored, you don't want to win something, which is perfectly fine, please, please, please go check out Home Game ENT. All right, Sari goes with the E. So Sari has an E in the board. So Sari, for 50 points, can you give us our 6-letter word? 10, 20, 30, 50 points. I'm sorry, 50 points, because there's only 5 that are uncovered. All right, no guess, which means we go to the next question. In what year was the mobile augmented reality game Pokemon Go released? In what year was the mobile augmented reality game Pokemon Go released? It was Sari in first. It was released in 2016. It was actually released in 2016. All right, so Sari gets another 5. And which letter would you like us to reveal, Sari? I really need a darker colored pen. That works. All right, Sari goes for the A, and the A is on the board. So with that, Sari, for 40 points, can you give us our 6-letter word? All right, no guess from Sari there. That means we go to the next question. Literally, No, she beat you to it, Skin. She beat you to it. Literally, realistic politics. Power based on expediency rather than ethics or public opinion. What word are we referring to? No, Sari definitely beat you, Skin. Literally, realistic politics. Power based on expediency rather than ethics or public opinion is redefined by what word? The specific word we are looking for. Yeah, I'll warn you guys. Siri has a very fast internet connection. Gunners is usually up there. Just to warn you guys. Nope, not realism. And we will tell you it is 6, 4, 7. It's an 11-letter word. It's an 11-letter word. Literally, it translates as literally. It translates to realistic politics, and is a word that means power based on expediency rather than ethics or public opinion. Nope, not populist. Not populist either. I got a feel when I show you guys this one, you guys might like, ow. I gotta quit doing that. The headache is not taking the beatings well. The correct answer, I'm going to give you guys another 20 seconds. Oh, Shy, stealing it. It is real politique. It is real politique. That is the actual word, and it translates to realistic politics. And it basically means power based on expediency. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad or what people think. It's just, you make a decision. Alright, Shy. Which letter would you like us to try? We have Z, W, V, S, R, M, and D. Alright, we're going to try the S. Is the S in our word? Oh, the S is in our word. So Shy on the board with 5. Alright, Shy, for 30 points. The clue to this word is reality. Do you know what our mystery 6-letter word is? And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are joining us, welcome to Wits, the one, the only live interactive game show where you guys are the contestants and you guys can actually win prizes. And believe it or not, Shy, it is dreams. It is dreams. Like I said, sometimes the topic connections will be vague. Sometimes they will be a little more obvious. So with that, Shy takes the lead. Shy now has 35 points. Gunner sitting at 25. Sari at 10. Bleach and Nerdy at 5 each. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we go to word number 3, which happens to be another 6-letter word. And the clue is the nose. Skin, this game's going to run at least another 20 minutes. And depending on what we do after that, we're definitely doing at least one more list tonight. So the clue for this is the nose. Which Oz character got a rap on the nose from Dorothy for threatening Toto? Which Oz character got a rap on the nose from Dorothy for threatening Toto? But Saturday Night Skin, we literally try to do a 4.5, 5-hour stream. James and Jess taking it. It is the Cowardly Lion. So James and Jess on the board. And I'm going to put J and J. Very nicely done, James and Jess. And with that, you get to choose one of these letters. ZSRONKHEC. And again, guys, just to let you guys know, I always use the chat bot, the Streamlabs chat bot, for the timing of the answers. So you guys may actually see something different, but it's whatever comes up on my chat bot, my Streamlabs bot. All right, we are going to go for the E. Is the E in our word? There is no E in our word. There is no E. Oh, I gotta check something because that's strike 2. It should be strike 1. It didn't reset my strike numbers. I thought I caught that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, means no guess for you for the word James and Jess, but here is the next question. In 1839, Englishmen put almost 200 tons of it up their noses. In 1839, Englishmen put almost 200 tons of it up their noses. Nope, not toffee. That'd get kind of sticky, wouldn't it? Nope, not tea. I knew that's what you were going for, Gunner. I knew that was what you were going for. In 1839, Englishmen put almost 200 tons of it up their noses. Nope, not pepper, not hay, not coffee, not tobacco. Not smelling salt. Your clue is it usually came in a porcelain box. It usually was carried around in a porcelain box. There we go. Gunner getting it. It is snuff. That white powder, they called it snuff. All right, Gunner, with that, you get another 5 points on the board. And which letter would you like to try? I still think they called cocaine snuff, but the official word was snuff. All right, we are going to try the N. Is the N in our word? Oh, the N is in our word. So that means, Gunner, you get to take a guess. Dash. The clue is the nose. If you can get it right now, 50 points. All right, no guess. The next question on the board. Christopher Plummer won the Tony by a nose in the musical version of this Rostand play. Christopher Plummer won the Tony by a nose in the musical version of this Rostand play. Nope, not Pinocchio, not Newsies, not Sound of Music. Remember the category. Flutter kind of remembered the category for this one. Christopher Plummer won the Tony. Nope, not Nutcracker. Won the Tony by a nose in the musical version of this Rostand play. Not enough, Sari. because I'm looking for a title. I'm giving Siri one free guess.
Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also
It is. The play is actually the play, because that's what we're looking for. The play is titled Cyrano de Bergerac. The musical was Cyrano, but we were asking for the musical, the name of the play. All right, Siri. Which letter would you like to try? All right. Is the Z in our word? The Z is in our word. All right, Siri. For 80 points, because you've gotten the red letter, what is the word we are looking for? It is the schnoz. It is indeed the schnoz. All right, I'm going to do something real quick. The good news is I can fast forward through this one, so bear with me 1 second. I got to check something in my programming. I got to check something really quick in my programming.
Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
Because I noticed this.
From the entertainment jackpot capital of the world, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, we're good. We got it fixed. Back on screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we go. Oh, we got to refill the board. And like I said, the good news is this is very quick to reset. It just takes me a minute to get there. Oh, did I do something wrong? I may have done something wrong. Hold on. Yes. Yep, I put the wrong variable name. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for coming by, James. I hope you're enjoying yourself. We just to let you know, for next week we will be here Wednesday and Saturday. The following week we're going to probably move to Thursday. We're definitely going to do the Saturday episode. We'll probably do Thursday, and we're moving our time back. We're going to be starting a lot earlier. We will be starting at 5:30 on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I should have paused the timer. Let's put 2 minutes back on the clock. Yep. Pause. Reset. 11:24. Hey, South, what's good? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next puzzle on the board. And the clue is sorrow. The clue is sorrow. And Central, James. So basically we start 5:30 Central. I know if you're on the West Coast, it'll be 3:30 Pacific and 6:30 Eastern. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question is as follows. This bridge is named not for lovers, but sorrowful prisoners crossing it to the Venetian prison. Or just turn on notifications. Notifications always work beautifully. This bridge is named not for lovers, but for sorrowful prisoners crossing it to the Venetian prison. Well, like I said, the Thursday shows, we're going to try to run from 5:30 my time to about 8 my time. I am fighting a major headache, South. That's what I'm... Oh, Skin nailing it. Skin nailing it. It is the Bridge of Sighs. It is indeed the Bridge of Sighs. So Skin on the board with 5 points. All right, Skin, here are your letters in this word. Again, there are 3 wrong letters. The letters we have are V, U, R, P, O, N, L, I, H, B, N, A. So which letter do you think is in our word? VURPONLIHBNA. He tells me to call him David all the time. I go with South. I can't help myself. I always read the chat. All right. Skin says the A is in our word. Is the A in our word? Indeed it is. All right, Skin. That means you get 1 guess right now at what you think this 8-letter word is. And again, remember, it has something to do with sorrow. I know, he's yelled at me about it before, too. I called him South one day. He's like, "It's David, damn it." That's what he put in the chat one day. He was having fun with me, and he goes, "It's David." And I'm like, "No. It says South. That's what it is." It was one of those days we were goofing off. It really was, South. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question. What was the name of the crying Indian in the TV ad sequence for Keep America Beautiful? What was the name of the crying Indian in the TV ad sequence for Keep America Beautiful? That was the anti-littering campaign. For those of you that don't remember, aren't as old as me and maybe Bleach, it was Iron Eyes Cody. So Siri gets another 5 points on the board. All right, Siri. Which letter would you like to try? All right, we're going to go for the I. Is the I in our word? The I is definitely in our word. All right, Sari, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 points. Can you tell us what our 8-letter word is? All right, no guess means we go to the next question. It contained evil tempers, many cares, and more than 150 sorrows. What was it? It contained evil tempers, many cares, and more than 150 sorrows. What was it? Oh. I gotta do this. Nope, not the Trail of Tears, Skid. I gotta see if add quote works. Because I rarely use it. It is. That's a fantastic Hollywood Squares answer.
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
It is Pandora's Box. Pandora's Box contains that. I gotta hope the quote works. If not, we'll do it this way. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna pause the timer. And I'll put another minute back on it.
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8. From the entertainment jackpot capital of the world, Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas,
There we go.
Nevada. It's the exciting new prize Maximus Letter Perfect Game Show.
All right. So with that, Shy. Which letter would you like to try, my dear? So again, the clue is sorrow.
Welcome to Las Vegas and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win.
I already have like 2 commands for Twisted. So it's kind of like, it's the quote. I got to give that one to Gunner. All right. Shy says the R. Is the R in our word? It is. So Shy, it is the last letter in our word. So for 50 points, and I got to give Shy her question points. If you do hashtag moo, that one is for Twisted. All right, no guess from Shy. Here is the next question. In this song, Anthony Newley said, "I'll throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter." In this song, Anthony Newley said, "I'll throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter." This was one of those questions I wanted to get rid of. It'll happen at some point, Sal. I don't just drop them in. No, not hashtag, exclamation point. Exclamation point. It'll get in there at some point, trust me. It's got to be something that like really lights up my face at some point. Oh, Shy, getting it. It's who can I turn to? All right, Shy. Is it because I don't cook? Might be. Oh, just a little too late, Skid. Just a little too late. All right, Skid. Have yourself a good one, my friend. All right, we're going to try the L. Is the L in our word? The L is definitely in our puzzle word. So for 40 points, Shy, can you give us our mystery 8-letter word that relates to sorrow?
Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000.
All right. Next question. What is the name given to the female spirit whose sorrowful wails portends of death? And that's supposed to say protends, not pretends. What is the name given to the female spirit whose sorrowful wail portends of death?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmad Rashad.
Nope, not a siren.
Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but
Right idea, wrong spirit. It's a banshee. It is indeed a banshee. If you hear the wail of if you hear the wailing cry of the banshee, somebody's about to die. All right, Shy. Which letter would you like to try?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmad Rashad. Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesar's Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you
I can't remember if Banshee started in Scotland or Ireland, though. I can't remember which one. I know it's one of the two. All right, Shy, going for the N. Is the N in our puzzle? The N is indeed in our puzzle, and it is on the red square. So, Shy, right now, there are 3 uncovered letters, which means a guess at the moment is 60 points. I want to say Banshees were Scottish. I want to say they were Scottish. South Wales like a banshee.
Game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8.
Oh, God. That's just evil, South. That one is just evil. All right, no guess. The next question. It's what nobody knows but Jesus in this spiritual song. It's what nobody knows but Jesus in this spiritual song. Now, the timer has gone off. The rule is we finish the board the timer's on. Nope, not Spirit in the Sky. Think about the topic. I will take trouble. Nobody knows but Jesus. The trouble I've seen. I will take trouble because that's officially the subject of the phrase. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Sorry, I had to do it. Oh, so close, Skin. So close. All right, Banshee. I just called Shy a Banshee. I'm sorry, Shy. I'm sorry. All right, so we have VUPOHNAB. V-U-P-O-H and a B. Which letter would you like to try, my dear? And that's another 5 points. And we are going to try the O. And the O is on the board. All right, Shy. One guess for 20 points. So just remember, Gunner, you've now been officially immortalized, and I expect to hear about a death in that household within the week. Oh God, that was actually so worth it. It really was. Hey, I'm going to die at some point. I'm just going to enjoy the ride while I'm there. All right, next question on the board. In Romeo and Juliet, when Juliet delivers the famous oxymoron, and yes, it's supposed to say oxymoron, what does Juliet say is such sweet sorrow? In Romeo and Juliet, it is parting is such sweet sorrow. And Sari gets that one. I gotta see what your score is. Okay. That's what I thought it was. All right, Sari, with that, my dear. Sari taking the U, and we reveal the U on the board. So, Sari, for another 10 points. What is our mystery 8-letter word? It is indeed unipolar. It is actually a medical condition. There are people that are bipolar, where they will literally get upset for no reason. Unipolar people literally are upset and stay upset. They will never smile. They will never get happy. It is literally, there's no flip back and forth between a happy mode and a sad mode. Unipolar is basically you're either always happy or you're always sad. You're not emotionless. You have emotions. But it's literally you are stuck in one emotion. I actually didn't know that until I looked it up. South, duck and cover. That's all I'm going to say is duck and cover. If that one wasn't so mean, that one would make the quote list, South. If that one wasn't so mean, that one would make the quote list. Oh my God. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we did hit the timer. We did do 45 minutes. I may extend that to an hour during a regular broadcast. But that is how the Caesars Challenge game works. I would like to test one more board, but it might affect the score too much. It might affect the score too much, so I can't do it. All right, so we'll wrap that one up there. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the game by 65 points because she got it on the nose with the Z is Sari. Well, I have to worry about the score a little bit, Skin. All right, we'll do one more in a minute, but I have to stop the scoring at that point because I do give away prizes, as you're about to see. I'll tell you what, we will come right back to this board in a moment. So congratulations to Miss Sari, who claimed victory. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 minute. All right, Sari, with that, my dear, we need a number from you between 1 and 178. Oh, South knows he's dug himself a hole. He's just trying to find the tunnel underneath so he can get out. I know, because I really need, I need to do one test, but I don't want to do it while it's live, because that takes away the fun of the game. Alright, Sari going to go with number 89, 60, 75, 80. Oh, duh. Pay attention, dingbat. 90 minus 1 is 89. With that, Sari will be getting the Agent Smith figure. Oh, God. For those of you that don't know, these things are heavy. Actually, it's not as heavy as I remember it being original. It's not as heavy as I remember it being originally. So, Sari will be getting from Matrix Revolutions, she will be getting Agent Smith. Hugo Weaving will be coming to visit you, Sari. So with that, Sari is getting Agent Smith. That will be going to Sari. Ta-da! There we go. This one is not as heavy as the others. I will say that. I do know this one is not as heavy as the others. But this is actually from the Matrix, from the Revolutions. And it's actually another McFarlane piece. So you know it's good. It's another McFarlane piece. I love giving away McFarlane pieces. Hey, Todd, if you want to sponsor the show, just send me more stuff and I'll give it away. Just a hint. Just one small hint. Alright, where's my Caesar's Challenge game? I gotta get back to my Caesar's Challenge game. So that will be going to Sari. Just when I send her one package, she's like, starts building up another one. You ever notice that? It always happens that way. Alright, so give me one moment, Sari, as I get the... And like I said, guys, I am going to the toy show tomorrow. I do have a little bit of money to spend. Hey, Gunner, if you want to send me stuff, please feel free. And pretty much what usually happens is most of it will go into the prize pile. Most of it will actually go into the prize pile. It's like if there's something I really, really like for myself, which is very rare, then I might keep it. And I'll be honest, just as an example, if you want me to give away stuff, don't send me anything Doctor Who wise, because I will keep it if I don't have it already. As you guys should be able to tell, right back over here, I don't know if you guys can see it or not because of where the camera is set. Hold on, let me look at my big web scene so I can see. Yeah, there we go. Basically, everything up there is either Doctor Who Battlestar Galactica, Firefly, or some of my all-time favorite pops. Not counting the pops that I actually keep that are off to the side you guys can't actually see. But yeah, like I said, if somebody wants to put a donation into the prize pile, I will be more than happy to put it in there. And I will and what I usually do is, if it's something you guys have given me, I put your name on the prize tag, so if you actually pick it again in the treasure chest, it just stays in the treasure chest and we reshuffle things up. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to keep working on Caesar's challenge, or do we want to go to Bullseye? That's the question. Because like I said, I had 2 games on tap just in case. I always hate like continuing to use the same game because I got questions that are set up. I need to clean this file out real quick, so hold on. We actually went through 7 of the 8 sorrow questions. We only went through 3 of the schnoz questions. We went through 3 of the reality questions, and we actually wiped out the entire Amish category, or the Pennsylvania one. Usually I end up with 1 left over. But surprisingly, we went through all of them on the Pennsylvania category. Alright, so I think we're going to try Bullseye next. So Sari is the only one that cannot participate in Bullseye because she's already won something tonight. So bear with me 1 minute, guys. Now, for those of you that have never seen it, Bullseye is it's actually a UK game. And because I don't throw darts in my studio anymore, I had to adapt this one a lot. I had to make the computer pretend to throw some darts. Okay? But this is literally a British game. And what it was there was a civilian player and a dart player. So that means you need to work on your project. What is your project? You said something about that last weekend, and you didn't say what it was. You said something about your project last weekend, and you didn't tell me. I asked, and you're like, I'm not telling you. Oh, you're making a... Talk to Nerdy, Sari. Trust me, talk to Nerdy. He's got one he's doing. I don't know if you've ever been in when Nerdy's been streaming it. But Nerdy can give you some definitely good advice. I don't think he's in here at the moment. I think he had a date night tonight. I think Nerdy and Ginger had a date night tonight. I think. Yeah, it's kind of making a bit of a comeback, South. It's kind of making a bit of a comeback. The weird thing is, games go in cycles. Oh, see, now you got to give Nerdy some advice, because he's been working on his, and he's kind of like, what do I need to do when I build it up? But yeah, it's like, for a while, it was like everybody was on PUBG. Then for a while, everybody was on Fortnite. Now everybody's going to Black Ops 4. Or no, going to wrestling, and then there's Black Ops 4. So it's kind of like, it's like everybody seems to cycle through the same games. And it's kind of weird. It's like, what is this, groupthink? Is Twitch like controlling y'all's minds? Not mine, because I got my own stuff. I do my stuff. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, the game number 2 is Bullseye. And how this will work is there are, again, 8 topics for the board. We're going to save that. Let me go get the Bullseye question file open so I have it. And there are only 4 questions per category. Okay? What's going to happen is the computer will throw a random dart at the board. It will be worth either 30, 50, 100, or 200 points. If it hits the bullseye, the computer declares which topic. It's one of 8 topics. So, with that, yep, this will be open for everybody but Sari, because Sari won the last game, Brad. So the 8 topics are sports champions, Beethoven, Oh God, Playboy, math class, spiders, insects, and tiny issues. So those are the 8 topics. What will happen is the system will throw the dart, and that will determine the point value and the category of the question. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the computer throws dart number 1, and it is Beethoven for 30. So this question is a Beethoven. I'm going to set this for, let's do this for 5900. We'll do this. I don't think we'll need a full hour. Oop, stop that. Oop, let's reset that. 5959. So question number 1 is a Beethoven question for 30. Since he couldn't stay in time with the music, Ludwig never learned this social grace. Because he couldn't stay in time with the music, Ludwig van Beethoven never learned this social grace. He never learned how to dance. Beethoven never learned how to dance. And this one does not pop the answers up on the screen. I thought, oh wait, there it goes. Beethoven never learned how to dance, and that means Walrus is on the board with 30 points. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is a bullseye dart. Nope, it's not a bullseye dart. Damn, I thought it was a bullseye dart. For 100 points, this baseball team found ball girl Michelle Collins posing for Playboy unbearable, so they fired her. War Dog, 100% correct. It was the Cubs. She was with the Cubs, and she was one of their ball boys, or in this case, a ball girl, and they found out she posed for Playboy, and they fired her. I don't remember if she sued or not. I want to say she did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is 50 points for Beethoven again. All right, Sal, have yourself a good one, my friend. Beethoven is credited as the first musician to use this, the highest pitched of all woodwinds in a symphony. Beethoven is credited as the first musician to use this. It is the piccolo, and that gives Wart Dog another 50. But yeah, the piccolo is actually the highest pitched of all woodwinds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question. For 30 points, In the December 1986 issue of Playboy, this animal answered the 20 questions interview. If you get this one off the bat, War Dog, I'm going to be impressed. Nope, you guys got to be more specific. It was Coco. Coco the gorilla who actually answered it. Playboy did an interview with Coco the gorilla, and she pretty much sign languaged every answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is a bullseye, and it is for Playboy again. With the group The Playboys, the Diamond Ring was his only song to hit #1. All right, Gunner, have yourself a good one. I'm going to still say it's the stiletto in the head. I'm telling you, that's what it's going to be. Done with the Playboys, the Diamond Ring was his only only song to hit #1. Gary? Not good enough, boys. While he was with the Playboys, the Diamond Ring was his only song to ever hit #1. Shy stealing it. It is not on the board, but it is Gary Lewis. It is Gary Lewis, so Shy on the board with 200. And we throw the next dart. For 50 in math class, with reference to fractions, what does LCD stand for? With reference to fractions, what does LCD stand for? Nope. There it is. Lowest common denominator. LCD in math refers to lowest common denominator. Now, just to let you guys know, we basically play this game until we hit 8 bullseyes. If we blow through 8 bullseyes early, it's an early game. I meant to tell you guys that to start with. All right, we throw the next dart, and we get 100 points for sports champions. When he KO'd Ingemar Johansson on June 20th, 1960, he became the first man to regain a heavyweight championship. Have yourself a good one, Miss Flutter. When he KO'd Ingemar Johansson on June 20th, 1960, he became the first man to regain a boxing heavyweight championship. Yep. It's basically, it used to be in boxing, once you lost the title, you were done. When he KO'd Ingemar Johansson on June 20th, 1960, he became the first man to regain a lost heavyweight championship. It was Patterson. Floyd Patterson was actually the first one to do it, ever. Shy up to 350. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board. 100 points for spiders. Of 30,000 known species, only Argonetta aquatica truly lives in this type of environment. Of the 30,000 known species of spiders, only Argonetta aquatica truly lives in this type of environment. It is definitely water. Argonetta aquatica kind of gave that one away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is spiders for 30. It is again spiders for 30. The ogre-faced spider is so called because one pair of these is unusually large. The ogre-faced spider is so called because one pair of these is unusually large. Yep, it is indeed the eyes. Its eyes are extremely large for compared to the rest of the body. You guys, if you're asking Norvis to answer these questions, you got to be fast. That's all I know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question on the board is 100 points for Oh God. Trying to see what the topic purpose is. 1 so far, Shy. 1. That's why it's in black. The Playboy is in black. The people of Lystra believed he and Barnabas were the gods Mercury and Jupiter. The people of Lystra believed he and Barnabas were the reincarnations of the gods Mercury and Jupiter. It is Paul and Walrus with 100 points to add to his total. And we throw the next dart. It's another bullseye, which means the last category we just did was Oh God, which means this is a Oh God bullseye. According to this state's motto, all things are possible with God. According to this state's motto, all things are possible with God. And yes, I know it says thrings. I don't spell check my questions too often. I should. Nope, not Alabama. Not Virginia. It's 2 down, 48 to go. It is Ohio. It is Ohio. And that means Shy gets another bullseye on her board. Going along with the Bible. That would have been a good choice. It's like anything from Alabama up to Ohio and Indiana. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is another bullseye. It is the third bullseye. Let's go with insects. Of this insect's varieties, the atlas is one of the largest, and the deathhead's hawk chirps by blowing its nose. Of this insect's varieties, the atlas is one of the largest, and the death's head hawk chirps by blowing its nose. Not a spider, not a cricket. Of this insect's varieties, the atlas is one of its largest, and the death's head hawk chirps by blowing its nose? Nope, not the beetle. That would be George Harrison. He's noisy by blowing his nose. Alright, let's see. Get rid of that question. And that question. And gotta hold on to that question for a little bit. The correct answer, I was about to say time's up, but I will give it to you, War Dog. It is the moth. It is indeed the moth. The Atlas moth, I think, has a wingspan of 8 inches, and the death head is the loudest of them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is Oh God 450. It's believed he wrote the hymn, A Mighty Fortress is Our God. It's believed he wrote the hymn, A Mighty Fortress is Our God. All right, so we got rid of those. And we just got rid of the moth question. Nope, not Francis Scott Key. Think a lot further back in history. I'll give you that much. It is Martin Luther. Martin Luther is believed to have created the hymn, Our fortress is our mighty fortress is our God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board. Tiny issues. In 1968, it's how Tiny Tim went through the tulips. In 1968, it's how Tiny Tim went through the tulips. Nope, not crept. He tiptoed. Walrus getting it. Tiptoe through the tulips. And if you ever get to see it, I'm going to tell you right now, go watch the Gong Show that has Tiny Tim on it. It's an absolutely hilariously embarrassing thing. It is. It should not be as funny as it is, but somehow Tiny Tim did it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board for 50 points. Found only off the coast of Japan. This largest of all crustaceans is named for the arachnid it resembles. Found only off the coast of Japan. This largest of all crustaceans. War Dog getting it. It's a spider crab. It is the spider crab. And it is enormous. I've actually seen one close. That thing is large and creepy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is another bullseye. And we just did spiders, so we have to follow up with the spider's bullseye. Other than black, the other two colors that are found in the names of the widow spiders from the United States. Other than black, the other two colors found in the names of the widow spiders of the United States. Nope, not red and yellow. Everybody knows about the black widow. There are two others. Nope, not red and white. Not red, not red and yellow. I think the yellow widow is Asian. I think. There it is. In the United States, there are only 3 widow spiders. There is the black widow, the brown widow, and the red-legged widow. They are the only 3 widow spiders found in the United States natively. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is another bullseye. Wow. All right, let's go. Let's go with Beethoven. We haven't had a Beethoven question in a little bit. The appropriately named instrument used by Beethoven to compensate for his hearing loss. The appropriately named instrument used by Beethoven to compensate for his hearing loss. Nope, not a tuning harp. Not a timpana. Not a timpani. I mean, it may be known as a timpani, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for what it was called at the time. Nope, not a tuning fork. The appropriately named instrument used by Beethoven to compensate for his hearing loss. That's the only clue you're getting. It's the only clue you're getting on this one. Give you guys another 30 seconds. Yep. Not a grand piano, not an anvil. That's got to be the weirdest clue I think I've ever given. Other than my Edward Nygma clue. It's an ear trumpet. Because he was losing his hearing. What most people don't know is he was officially deaf, but he could hear vibrations of sorts. He would literally stick an ear trumpet in his ear so that he could hear vibrations. I don't ever remember if I've actually seen one, but it's literally, Shay, what it is, Shy, is, you know how on like a phonograph, the old school phonograph would have the big trumpet? It was literally, you stuck it in your ear and it was slightly bent. I think it was slightly bent to make sure that it didn't mix up sounds with wind and things, I think. That one I'm not 100% sure of. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is Tiny Issues for 50. This tiny British colony in the Atlantic is famous for knee-length shorts and pink coral beaches. I do not have an ear trumpet. Sometimes I think I need one, but I don't have one. It is Bermuda. It is indeed Bermuda. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart on the board is another bullseye. And we're going to stick with tiny issues. In area, this tiny country between Austria and Switzerland is smaller than Washington, D.C. Yeah, I know. It was the fact that they came in so close, Walrus, I had to give it to the correct spelling. I mean, they popped up on my chat bot like identical time. In area, this tiny country between Austria and Switzerland is smaller than Washington, D.C. Nope, Croatia's kind of like a little more south. Now Walrus is like, I want to make sure I spell this right. And the funny thing is, if he spelled it wrong, I would have given him credit earlier. In area, this tiny country between Austria and Switzerland is smaller. Nope, not Luxembourg. It is Liechtenstein. It is Liechtenstein. And its primary way to survive is finance and stamps. I think those are his two major money things. I will Liechtenstein if it has very good lager in it. What? If it's got very good lager in it, then I will Liechtenstein. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is 100 points for math class. This term describes a basic math statement whose truth is self-evident and therefore needs no further proof. And I will give you an example just for those of you that hate math like Nerdy. If you were to say 2 equals 2, that's a basic math statement whose truth is self-evident and therefore needs no further proof. There is a very short term for this kind of statement. Oh, Nerdy. If Sari is still here, I know she because she mentioned in chat while you were away, she's doing her own wrestling federation thingy. So I figured I'd throw you two guys together and let you guys talk it out for ideas in chat and all that kind of good stuff. Nope, not an absolute. The correct answer is an axiom. An axiom is basically any math statement that's truth is self-evident. 1 equals 1, A equals A. I can't remember the other one now. It's not A plus B equals B plus A because that's not it. There aren't many. It's basically is there an idiom too? In English, there are idioms. You will see those on the list. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is for 30 points. This drink of the gods on Mount Olympus was said to resemble red wine. This drink of the gods on Mount Olympus was said to resemble red wine. Nope, not blood. This drink of the god, Walrus taken it is nectar. It is said that's how Romans were able to convince, or I should say Greeks were able to convince people that wine was godlike. They basically said that they would have wine and they would say this is the nectar of the gods, or the equivalent to the nectar of the gods. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question is for 50 points. And it is insects. It's the shortest route taken back to the hive. It's the shortest route taken back to the hive. Remember the category, War Dog. It's the shortest route taken back to the hive. And Walrus stealing it. It's the beeline. The beeline is the shortest route back to the hive. And all bees apparently know it. You can take a bee, and I don't remember who did this, but they said they literally took a bee, or a group of bees, and they took them on a roundabout way to a certain point to see how long it would take them to fly back to their hive. And they said the bee literally, straight line, it was like they had sonar or something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next dart is another bullseye. Now, which one do I do? I'm going to be mean and save math class till the end. We're going to go with sports champions. When it first started, the IROC race was limited to this type of Chevrolet. When it first started, the IROC race, the International Race of Champions, was limited to this type of Chevrolet. It was the Camaro. Basically what they said was, we're going to take all these world champions, we're going to stick them in one car type. And I don't remember why they chose the Camaro over the Corvette. I want to say because the Camaro was more street legal, but I'm not sure on that. But yeah, the IROC race originally had Formula One racers, NASCAR racers, IndyCar racers. What do they call the Baja thing? Rally racers. And I used to love to watch the IROC on TV. I loved it. Like, it was freaking fun. Well, you got lucky then, War Dog. You said Camaro first. All right, tiny issues for 100. The tiny Yorkshire Terrier was bred to catch these. The tiny Yorkshire Terrier was bred to catch these. It was rats. They bred the Yorkshire Terrier to be small enough and nimble enough where it could actually get into rat holes. That's why they were completely bred intentionally for that purpose. To catch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question on the board is Playboy. The occupation of Alexandra Mosca, who undertook a Playboy pictorial in the April 1986 issue. The occupation of Alex. And there we go. I needed because undertook was in the question. I couldn't take Undertaker. She was a mortician. I'm curious to know what her pictorial was like, though. I'm just curious now, to be honest with you. It's like, really? Did they have a pictorial with her around coffins and stuff, or in a morgue room? It's like, ooh, that's creepy even for Playboy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next question is the final bullseye. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last question of the game. Yeah, necrophilia. Ah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 8th bullseye has been hit. The 8th bullseye is this puzzle by Euler is said to have developed the graph theory branch of mathematics. This puzzle by Euler is said to have developed the graph theory of branch of mathematics. I told you guys I was saving the worst one for the end. I warned you. This puzzle by Euler is said to have developed the graph theory branch of mathematics. Nope, not lying. It is not Can't Think Tonight, although Walrus is like that most every night. So get rid of that question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, damn it. I'm going to have 2 questions too many. Oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer is the Bridges of Königsberg puzzle. It is known as the Bridges of Königsberg puzzle, and it's basically, the puzzle is you have 9 spots in a city that you are supposed to get to, but you can only cross each bridge one time. It is the Bridges of Königsberg. And with that really hard question to wrap things up, or with that very hard question, we're going to wrap up the episode tonight. I warned you guys. I said I'm saving that one till the last one just to see if anybody could get it. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the game is not Walrus with 370 points. The winner of the game is not Wart Dog with 780 points. The winner of the game, doing the math, by winning with over 470 points above Wart Dog, is Shy. Shy taking the bullseye game. Congratulations, Mrs. Shy. Now, ironically, that's the second person I sent a package out for today. I now have to start a brand new package for. No, you actually got the first question, Wart Dog. You had the first question in the game. So, with that, Shy, we are going to jump over to the treasure chest again. I had just started it when you came in. I had just started it when you dropped in, Wart Dog. No, I pay attention to some things like that. No, we actually were doing the Caesar's Challenge game before you came in. We were actually doing the Caesar's Challenge game before you came in. Alright, Shy going with number 5. In treasure chest number 5 for Mrs. Shy is more Masterpiece cards. I think this is the large set. Give me a minute. I gotta find the right one. Yep, this is the 94 set. Shy, we're going to turn you into a comic book nerd yet. Shy is getting, and again, I believe this is complete all the way through, except for the 2 subsets at the end. But this is for you, Shy. These are the... I told you that thing was gigantic, War Dog. These are the Marvel Masterpiece cards from 1994, and it is the entire set from number 1 to 140. Yeah, it is the entire set from number 1 to 140. So those will be going to Shy. We're gonna make her. Oh, see now. Well, I can't say turn Shy into a comic book fan because she wants to go to Comic-Con down there, right? Oh, you can't see them? Hold on. Oh, I keep forgetting that I screwed that setting up. Hold on. Give me a minute, my dear. There we go. There we go. This is the 1994 set from start to finish, number 1 to 140. And this is the Marvel Masterpiece set from 1994. And I am pretty sure they are all in there, with except for the holofoils and the bonus pack at the end. The Power Blast subset. It's about the only ones I will say were not in there. Comic books! Everybody likes comic books, right? I love the fact that it's Apocalypse on the top. I absolutely love the fact that it's Apocalypse on the top. And that reminds me, I gotta fix the treasure hut. Alright, so. No, it literally stops, War Dog. I cannot grow a shaded beard hair. It is literally, the mustache will be brown forever. The beard will always be gray. It's been like that ever since I even started growing it as a kid. It's because most people don't know this about me, but as a kid I was blonde. And I mean blonde. And my hair didn't really darken out until late in life. Alright, that goes in there. And ironically, like I said, I sent a package to Shy, I sent a package to Sari. And who are the first two people I have to give new prizes to? Shy and Sari. So yeah, guys, good news is, now that I'm getting paychecks, I will be able to get prizes out a little more often than I can. And like I said, tomorrow I am going to a toy show, so we got to start wrapping things up tonight. No brown beard. All of this has always been, was always blonde. It was, the mustache was always brown, the beard was always blonde. It's one reason why you will rarely see me wear 5 o'clock. I have 5 o'clock shadow. I hate it because it just looks horrible. I actually have to trim this down. Yes, I have to trim the Whisker Biscuit Lethal. Alright guys, so with that, we are going to wrap things up tonight. I'm going to hope the host function works. Like I said, guys, the schedule will be changing in about 2 weeks. Likely, definitely in 3 weeks. After the 20th, no more Wednesday shows. We will be on Thursdays and Saturdays. And I may try to do that, not, like I said, not this coming week, but the next week as well. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys this Wednesday. And maybe Thursday, maybe not. I honestly don't know. And like I said, guys, we're going to send you guys over to... Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That was the wrong button. We're going to send you guys over to, if they are still playing, we're going to send you guys over to Home Game Entertainment, where you can see some guys that have a little more professionally put together a live studio game show. So with that, guys, we're gonna wish you guys a very good night, and we will see y'all next week.